Okay, so I know I have talked about this in the past, membership, community stuff, and I was thinking recently about something that could be a possible low lift membership. And one of my favorite newsletters is called Cocktails with Sutterman. It's by Peter Sutterman. He's mostly a political writer, actually, but he has a side hustle. It might be his main hustle now, but he has a newsletter where a couple times a week he writes about different cocktails that he's making. And he usually has a story behind it, and that is free. And then for paid subscribers, you get the actual recipe for the cocktail if you want to try it, and variations and things like that. Really high value stuff. It's one of my favorite newsletters. And I started to think, because for my newsletter, I do something called Automation Fridays, where I will basically talk through an automation or some sort of mindset thing or why you might want an automation like this. And I feel like it's something where a membership could slot in pretty easily. So I still have this sequence, and when people sign up, they actually start getting it from the beginning. It's like an evergreen sequence. And I feel like I could pretty easily add for subscribers only, a video of me going through or a tutorial on how to actually do the automation, and maybe a link to the template, something like that. So I mapped all of this out, and I think I'm going to give it a go. And so the next thing, obviously, I have to think about is implementation. So I've been thinking a lot about Substack because they make it impossibly easy to do something like this. But my entire newsletter is already on Kit. Substack famously is a walled garden. You can't automate anything. They want you to only use the platform, and they lock you into some pretty hefty fees. On the other side, Kit's subscriptions suck. There's no way around it. It's just a half-baked product, and I don't trust something that I hope could be a decent income generator for me to their implementation of subscriptions. So what do I do? Well, I was thinking about how I could implement this without overcomplicating it, over-engineering it. And I remembered one of my former sponsors for this show, Memberful, and I think this is the way I'm going to go. Because I really want the ability for people to access the archive, like Substack, on a website. I don't want to bolt this onto Casabona.org. I've tried that before. It just wasn't good. I kind of want this to be its own brand as part of the Streamlined Solopreneur. And Memberful integrates with Kit and syncs subscriptions over. And so I have created a snippet that says, if they're not tagged as an active Memberful subscriber or an active Memberful member, show them, hey, this is only for members. Click here to sign up. And then they would get the tag. Now, they wouldn't be able to go back into their email and view it, but they could then view the archive online. And the other cool thing is that, sorry, I've got like fall allergies for the first time ever. The other cool thing about Memberful is that it integrates with a bunch of other tools. So it's like the platform that sits on top of a bunch of things, but Discord is one of them. And while Discord scares and confuses me, if I want to do like a community aspect of it, Discord is the place to be. So I've been thinking through this a lot. I'm going to Creator Camp by Ecamm Live this week. So I'll be in Portsmouth if you're going to be there. And then we're also talking on an in-person mastermind at the end of it, me and a few of my friends. And so I think this is something I'm going to bring to them. Or maybe you're listening, my mastermind friends. And this is definitely something I want to work through. So I feel good about this implementation. It's not overly complicated. It slots right into Kit. So it's a low lift, There is an investment, but I think just a few memberships would pay for it, and I think it's worth the test. So let me know. Hey, are you interested in something like this? Let me know over at streamlinedfeedback.com.